We're going to Indian Letter Farms today. But first, we gotta gas up. Where are we going?
We are doing our annual pumpkin picking. There is a farm near where we both grew up, and we're not too far away, so every year we take a weekend and we go down to that farm and we just spend the day, the morning. Spend the morning hanging out. We got a couple of things that we always pick up, and this year it's the first year we get to bring Roxy with us.
Yeah.
Because they have hiking trails there too, so we can take her for a little hike, and then we can pick our pumpkins for carving, and pick up a couple of treats for ourselves, and just have a really nice morning.
I like that we were just listening to Rage Against the Machine and the Doom soundtrack.
Yeah.
On the way to picking up pumpkins.
Yeah, just nice, relaxing music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over there, capitalism.
Yeah.
There's the farm up ahead, the Indian Ladder Farm. When I was a children, this is all apple trees. It's still apple trees.
Yeah, it's just still apple trees.
They got pick your own, but nobody got time for that.
No. Now we just get a bag.
Yeah. We'll pick from what has been already plucked from the fields.
Do you remember that you were born on a farm? I wonder if she does remember.
Probably. Yeah. Let's go.
She just wants to sniff everything.
We got time.
She's so excited.
She can sniff if she wants to.
Sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sorry I killed you, but you landed on my face.
Good thing you got her on the flea and tick medication. She's going through all the long grass.
Oh yeah. Like a Pokemon.
Yeah, but the only Pokemon around here are ticks.
Oh, pumpkin patch. I got distracted by a caterpillar, but I got it on film.
Eat pumpkin, but probably not off the ground.
No. Trees. You think these are golden delicious?
I think these might be golden delicious. Which I don't know if they went through the same breeding nonsense as red delicious, because red delicious actually used to be true to its name, and then they bred it for looks instead of taste. But apparently back in Depression era, red delicious was the shit. And now it's shitty.
Used to be delicious.
This could be golden delicious.
Maybe they used to look more like golden delicious.
These look plump. So again, I don't know if these are golden delicious. I'm just guessing. Yeah, because they're made to just pop out too many apples.
Mm-hmm. Roxy's very excited.
Good. On the pile? Yeah. Outside. Who's king of the pile of dirt? You can't go over there though.
But she's queen of the pile of dirt.
Yeah, but she's also restricted by the leash. There you go. Good girl. Watermelons block our path. We have to answer the riddle.
I was gonna ask, are they lost? But
you guys okay? Where's your mom? Detour this way. So I guess we detour? Or do you want to go through the forest?
I mean, every fairy tale I ever read tells me to take a detour. Okay. This is how Blair Witch started.
Yeah. I want to point out that there's a not inconsiderately traveled road like 100 yards from here, and just look around and listen.
It is nice.
I love nature.
What you finding? Somebody's poop?
Oh, no. It's a special skill. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel.
Roxy?
What are you jumping at?
Is it a small animal or is it a ghost?
Probably a squirrel. Look at all the nuts on the ground. Some small rodent.
It's like a little road of death for me.
Well, the acorns. Are acorns?
I mean,
Well, they are a tree nut, but they're
but I've
not
never
from a tree.
eaten them. I used to use the little acorn hats. Those little hats for like critters I would create, you know, out of clay.
It's classic. Acorn is such a non-staple of most diets. You can eat acorn, but also, like, I don't think there's a lot edible in there per volume and effort.
Probably. I don't know if it would even be that kind of nut.
There's gonna be lots of field mice too, so she's gonna be constantly protecting them.
As she do.
Look at that mountain. That is classic Adirondack. Other mountains may be taller, but by God, that is character. Everything's just starting to turn, so you got the yellows out, but not the reds yet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dog. Roxy has made a decision. We're going this way.
I mean, it's only a mile loop at its longest, so we're just kind of letting her pull where she wants to go. She's our leader.
Oh.
Roxy found a smell she likes.
We don't know if it was live, dead, or poop.
Could be all three.
Could be all three. They just know she likes it.
One more roll? Yeah.
Yep, just for sure.
That was kind of a half roll. You can do better. There you go. That's a full out dog. All right, come on. Good girl.
There's another one. Oh, what? Okay. Hey, remember how when we found you, you would hay in your poop? I feel like...
Are we going back to that?
Is this just your instinct to have poopy hay?
I think she's just detecting mice.
Remember that you also had 2 different kinds of worms, so let's avoid that.
She's got her vet checkup next month too, so they'll be looking at her poop.
That'll be good. Maybe they'll find hay in it again, but they'll look at us real strange.
System.
Watch just sniffing.
Because I'm a boring person, I love these old like river rocks that have become like this used to be part of the mountain.
Can we take a moment to talk about the fact that you consider yourself a boring person?
I love boring shit, like rocks. Look at these rocks. They're very interesting.
I like rocks. You're not never... Who hurt you?
Society.
I'll skin them. All of society. I will skin all of society.
Roxy, you're tangled. Hold on.
Nope. Roxy.
Hold on. Yeah, you're tangled.
There we go. You breathe.
So a lot of these water tanks are similar to what you can use to make your own hydroponic farms at home. You grow tilapia in the water bin, and they basically add fertilizer to the water, and then that goes into the plants. The plants purify the water, and then it goes back in with the tilapia.
Found a butt. Look at it. Yeah. Pumpkins. We have lots of little gourds at home still. Oh, which one do you like?
You want to pick one?
Pumpkins, what's in this? Squash, pumpkins and squash. It's just me and Roxy in the car now. Rob's off by find some other stuff we want. Oh, look at that tongue. And we'll go through our whole haul when we get home. But we got some pretty good pumpkins. And next we'll have to decide what we're carving into them. Maybe not all of them. I might not carve the butt. I haven't decided. Aw, Roxy. We're on the way home. Roxy did have a tick. Where are you?
It hadn't latched on yet though,
No.
so we just plucked it off her fur, threw it on the ground.
So they looked at her and went, wait a minute, what's that on her face? But yeah, Rob took care of it. So that was her first tick.
Easy peasy.
And she does have tick and flea medicine that she takes.
Right, they shouldn't want to stay latched on.
Maybe that's why it didn't latch. But yeah.
Still, you want to avoid the initial bite, so.
So now when we get home, we're gonna check ourselves and her
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah.
Because oh my god, ticks.
Ticks.
No ticks.
They're awful.
That's why I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Ever.
Just ticks?
Mostly ticks.
Mostly ticks. Who's getting the first puppuccino? Well, first official. You've had whipped cream.
Yeah.
You're excited. You're excited. Harrison's finding the tick of itchy.
We're not even at Starbucks. We're somewhere else. We were just like, hey, can you make this thing that Starbucks does? And they went, oh, sure.
Who's a good girl? Who's had an exciting day? Who's had an exciting day?
We're gonna have to make sure you're not covered in ticks.
Who's
What you doing, Dad?
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yes, you are.
I know I'm itchy too. Of course, I did get bitten by a mosquito in the face.
And you killed it.
I did.
Killed it in revengeance.
Yes. Hey, Roxy. You want a thing?
You want a puppuccino?
Yeah, the puppuccino. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. So the tall boy may have been outside a little too long by the time we got around to this. So, probably not going to be covered in tin. We still have this one. He still looks fine. So, fine. We also have these two. They're carvable and not real. So they could be fun to play with. We'll see. And lastly, we also got this one, which is now really gross. So, no. And the butt pumpkin, which seems to have survived. So I'll paint this one. And we'll see what we do otherwise. We might just get another pumpkin from, I don't know, the store. We'll see. Just for funsies, here's the butt pumpkin's butt. I just need this pumpkin to look okay for one day. So, since it had some signs of rot from the other pumpkin it was hanging out with, I sprayed it with this. Now typically people say like, you should use a bleach and water mixture. I don't have bleach. So, treated it like a wound. It is indeed frothing. Which means there was bacteria in there. There's still going to be bacteria. This is probably unhealthy. This is all unhealthy. But I don't care. I'm going to paint it. Paint it. And then I can throw it out. After this video, my pumpkin can just be thrown out and it'll be fine. Been a few hours. What are we working with here? Good enough.
Hi, Rowan. What's up?
Howdy. So, I am going to at least paint that one pumpkin that is totally trying to die. But that means first, we have
Paint that one pumpkin. Totally
Yes.
trying to die.
Yes. Oh, you weren't here. I already told them. The bumpkin that we got.
The boobkin?
Yeah, it's got like little spots of desperately trying to rot.
Oh.
So I did some horrible experiments and tried to save its life. It didn't work. But I'm still going to paint it.
We're going to paint it.
Yeah.
All right.
But that means first, we have to prepare our work surface.
Do it.
So.
Yes. Unleash your inner art major.
What else are we going to do? You know, I never think I'm angry about the fact that I'm not really using any of my degrees. But then when you say unleash your inner art major, I get angry.
Bud, pumpkin, bud, pumpkin, bud, pumpkin, bud, pumpkin. There it is.
And I'm going to need, behind you, there is a, oh, I can get it. Because we're going to be painting.
Paintbrushes.
I'm a right-handed person.
What don't you have?
What I don't have is a palette. I could just use the paper.
Use the paper.
I don't want it to...
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Palette.
More paints.
Paints.
More paints for paint gun.
How many paints are you using?
Correct. All of them. So, should I sit here or should I sit here?
If you sit there, I can get a better shot of you.
I'm going to put this chair out so that you can sit in. It's Bubby.
Hi, Roxy.
Hi.
You want to be in the video? Look at that waggy tail. Yeah, who's a good girl?
I always think she's going to lick her own eyeball.
Someday.
Hmm.
Someday. Big scratches. Oh, scooch, scooch, scooch. Hey, don't you ring that bell. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect, Roxy.
That's going to help your wife. Thank you.
So, you got a pumpkin that looks like a butt.
I do.
How are you painting it?
I've been calling it the bumpkin. Because of the bum. Can.
I got it.
I'm going to give it 2 faces.
Ooh. Roxy,
Yes.
quiet on the set.
Yes. Like that thing from The Thing?
Yeah, from the other camp.
Mm-hmm.
The merged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other stuff. Like, there's that
Hellraiser.
Cenobite, yeah.
From Oblivion. The twin security guards that may merge together.
Mostly, I'm just going to be doing sort of a comedy tragedy conjoined
Oh, that's
thing.
good. Yeah.
On a butt. So here's the question. Do I paint the entire thing first? Or do I go with my first plan, which was, this is orange, because it's a pumpkin, and I let it be orange, and I just work with that?
I'd say let it be orange. Let it be a pumpkin.
In which case... my butt.
So you're painting that side?
Yeah.
This side?
Yeah. So that way it's 2 different faces.
Yes. I'm just making sure. So this is the actual butt of the pumpkin.
Yeah, well, it's also unhappy.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it actually looks better than it did.
It's been a very wet fall, so...
So I don't expect this to survive very long after this video.
It's gonna be like a week.
Oh, you think a week?
I think a week.
I think maybe a couple days.
I'm an optimist.
I'm not. Hey.
We're good.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing great. Now red paint.
Yes, no, red paint. Because this
Can't,
is not...
I can't see the palette though, so you're gonna have to show everyone the palette.
Because orange is not orange. Let me try that again. A natural orange is not a neon orange.
So not your shirt.
No, this is... Hi.
She's just grooming herself.
Oh. New yellow. Who this? Open!
Happened so perfectly, it's still closed.
Show the camera.
It came off, kind of. You gave me a job and I'm going to do it.
In the meantime.
It's been a rough year for greens everywhere. It's never easy being green.
You know, I knew, and yet I didn't really, you know, like it's just,
Boop. Crow and gold painted up butt pumpkins. Doesn't have the same cadence. What's up?
Roxy, what is up, dog? Which half of the butt looks happier to you?
I'd say no. That's the up. Yeah, that one's the up, and the other one's the down. Yeah.
This one is happy?
Down. That one's frown.
Frown.
Frown
This
is
one
down.
is happy.
That one's happy.
Okay. See, the trick to a good marriage is learning to communicate. I think I'm gonna make it like a jack-o'-lantern. What do you think? Like a jack-o'-lantern face?
Yeah, that would work. Good merging of the two things. Actually, you were just outside.
Roxanne.
You were just outside.
Roxanne Browns.
Do I have to distract you with treats?
I feel like that's not teaching the right lesson. Took out paper towels so I could not use my finger, and then I immediately used my finger instead.
Oh, it's the easiest tool. It's right there.
Right there.
Hey, puppy.
The other one's gonna look sort of in pain.
Yeah, it should be like a wailing. Yeah, like that. Oh, it's playtime. That's what it is. She's playtime woofing at me. Really? We're gonna have so many Roxy sound effects from this.
Mm-hmm.
More colors on the palette?
Yes. First, a little bit of green and gray. A little bit of green and gray. I'm trying to be careful about the stem because I don't want it to come off entirely. I did get a jack-o'-lantern stolen once. That's a thing that happened in my youth. But yeah, I had a jack-o'-lantern stolen once.
Because it was too good?
I don't know. Normally, hoodlums would just, smash them. And that'd be real sad. But in this case, pumpkin actually got stolen. And my mom made signs to put up in the neighborhood. Have you seen this? Like it was a lost child. Or a lost dog. It's like, Mom,
Well, if you don't find your pumpkin within the first 24 hours, they say he's just smashed against a curb somewhere.
Or turn into a pie, or, Either way.
Is there a big spree of kids stealing pumpkins to make pie?
Who knows? I don't know. This one year, Mom made signs. And no, we did not find the pumpkin, for the record. But it was cool. It was one of the first ones I ever did that had the cut out in layers,
Oh, nice.
Like,
the shading.
yeah. And it looked a lot like Jack Nicholson. It was not what I was going for, but it wound up Jack Nicholson.
I wonder what trouble she's getting into outside right now.
I wonder if she'll eat another squirrel.
Probably. If she catches one, yes.
They have to let her catch him.
I like the way this is turning out. I did think initially that you'd have the mouths go together.
I thought about it. I did think about that. But decided that this would cover more ground.
That's true.
I could still, though. I could still just
Yeah,
this part here.
Yeah.
But I like the face itself being farther away, and then they could...
Yeah.
Because I haven't even done the black part yet. So that's still subject to change. Have you gotten any thoughts about what you're going to do for your pumpkin?
I don't know. Maybe a wolf in front of a moon. Because we're all about the dogs now.
We are all about the dogs now.
I was also thinking classic jack-o'-lantern, but we also have those plastic carvable ones.
That's true.
And that might
One
be
of
better to
those.
do the classic jack-o'-lantern on.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're painting over it, if you paint over the spots, then it might last longer. Because there'll be a barrier between it and the world.
I could still do that. I have orange. Right. What can I touch? You're still all wet, and I'm just like, it's fine. I'm gonna paint you anyway.
You don't have the patience.
I don't. I've never had the patience for any of it.
As the ADHD, I also do not have the patience.
I just don't have the patience.
Yeah, I saw you. Shameful.
What?
I want to say it on camera. I want to shame our dog there, but she was eating some poops.
Her own or someone else's?
Her own. There's no other poops in our yard but hers, I hope. She's hanging on her poops and all of a sudden she like shamefully just leans over and goes, blip.
Was she just curious? I mean, she's eaten other people's.
She wasn't scarfing.
Poop?
She wasn't scarfing, but
Alright, so she
it definitely passed through lips.
She was curious, okay? She's a growing girl. She's experimenting.
Listen, that's what college is for.
At this point, I might say screw it and start painting the black parts. But what I want to do is actually the white first. Be a quiz. I want to see if I can't make it look a little bit, have some depth. That wasn't a sentence. Make it look a little bit, have some depth.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All a girl really wants is a pumpkin shaped like a butt.
Mm-hmm.
That she can make puns about.
It's true. Well, the little old ladies were so jealous. Not really. They weren't jealous. But they were entertained. They were oh, yeah. They were entertained. And they saw it in the cart and they're like, oh, you got a double, you got a conjoined. And I was like, yeah.
It's a butt.
It's a butt. Every little old lady wants some girl scream in their face it's a butt.
It's a butt.
Because that's what I did to these strangers.
Of course.
Yelled, it's a butt. And they giggled at me. Because I'm cute. Tell me of your greatest pumpkin.
My greatest pumpkin?
Mm-hmm.
I think the pumpkin I'm proudest of I've done while we've been together.
Aw. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, we used to have, we used to carve pumpkins as a family. We'd have these printout sheets.
Oh yeah. Did you do the little pokey thing?
You had to do the pokey, and then you did the sawy. And I was a kid with ADHD, so I'd get halfway through and get bored and just start running around. But, I mean, they were good patterns, but they never really felt like mine. Whereas with you, I just kind of freehand stuff, and it feels more creatively fulfilling.
Oh yeah. See, the trick is that I was raised by a nursery school teacher. So I did have those patterns. I did a Garfield one once. And then that stopped really early on because I wanted to do other stuff. And my nursery school teacher mom was like, yes.
Let's use this as a creative thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's still in raptor mode. She's a year and a half now.
Do huskies ever not have a...
They chill out after 2 years, apparently.
Do they?
So I'm told.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, you've got the till 4 months old. They're just little adorable floofs, and then it's raptor mode for a year and a half, where everything is just chew and run. Black's looking good.
There will
Sit.
be
No, none of that.
there will be a second pass of the black, but I'm good with it so far. I would think I'd have more control than I have.
What do you mean? Over your life? No.
No, I mean painting wise, but I really don't. Of course, I'm also working with half a wrist here, so there's magic.
So yeah, your birthday game's coming up this year, and you're gonna play Cleo Bug again. You already did a big adventure with Cleo Bug and her monster friends, and now they get invited to the Heroes Guild annual tournament to prove that they're the greatest heroes of the realm, when none of them were supposed to be heroes in the first place.
Now, is this going to be like a mistake? They weren't supposed to be asked?
You weren't supposed to be heroes. Like, all heroes are automatically invited, so...
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I love that concept so much.
Yeah.
Explain it to the audience.
It's gonna be like, well, the first session we did was Cleobug. An adventurer goes to attack a den of evil minions who are exchanging letters. Like big bads have all sent them to the same cave with missives for each other. So the hero dies on his sword, but because of his proximity to the low-level villains, they get inducted as heroes because they gain experience from it. So then they went on an adventure, and they saved some people from a haunted house, and they went to a vampire's party. The vampire was the leader of the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. Lots of references to stuff you like.
Like specifically to me.
Yeah.
So it was Beetlejuice,
It was
Oingo
your
Boingo, and Alice in Wonderland.
Yep, and then you fought a red dragon in a topiary garden and defeated it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Over behind you is the paper towel. Can I please have some?
Oh, you want a paper towel?
I would love a paper towel before this rest.
Are you hearing this brat?
I am. Thank you.
You're trying to make content for people, Roxy. We have like 5 people who watch our videos and they are expecting this content.
Do we even have 5? I don't know. Comment if you've actually watched this video.
Say hi to Roxy. Comment to give Roxy a treat. Ooh, camera's picking up nice. The white you did help like pop it out.
That was my hope.
I like how the eyes are also dragging towards each other.
Yeah.
Oh. I should check our new predator plant, see how it's settling in.
Oh yeah, we got a plant. What was her name? Evangeline? Evelyn?
Evelyn, I think, yeah. She is a sundrop plant, so she consumes flies. Now that we keep the door open for Roxy a lot more than we used to, so we had a lot more, tiny little flies in the house over the summer. So we got Evelyn. She's gonna hang out by the sink and take care of that for us. So I think we'd complained about the little gnat things like all summer. We got the screen, and that helped lessen them, but it didn't get rid of them. And then randomly, I came across something about carnivorous plants and went, oh yeah, you can own those.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one.
It's not a Venus flytrap.
No, it is a sundrop. Or dewdrop. I think it's a sundrop. Good morning, Evelyn. How are you feeling today? Hard at work? Alright.
There was some reason why not a Venus flytrap, though. What was that?
Because Venus flytraps only grow in one swamp in South Carolina. They're extremely endangered, partially because they sell for so much. So, like, virtually any Venus flytrap you find for sale was poached. There are very few legal avenues for sale. There's a big loophole, though, because poachers can sell to greenhouses, and then greenhouses can sell to anyone. So, it's like laundering plants. But essentially, there's not really an ethical way to get Venus flytraps, because their environment is essentially being demolished. They're being plucked out of the ground and mistreated because they're just sold in like Home Depots,
Right.
where they don't like water them or take care of them or anything. So yeah, there's just no ethical way to own a Venus flytrap. To buy a Venus flytrap, you can own one ethically. You can't buy one ethically. So
we got?
we got a sundrop, which doesn't have that issue.
Yep.
There are several different varieties of sundrop, and they are cultivated in many different ways. If I remember properly, the Venus flytrap, they've tried to cultivate it elsewhere, but there's something distinctly like acidic about the soil in that one South Carolina swamp. I listened to a whole podcast about like the business around stealing Venus flytraps. I wish I could remember what it was. But yeah, I listened to a lot of weird podcasts, and I'm just like, I heard it on a podcast. I don't know. Do your own research.
Heard it on one of them.
Yeah. Do highly suggest Behind the Bastards.
Yeah.
I also really like what they did with It Could Happen Here, because that was just supposed to be like a one-off 12-episode sort of thing, and they turned it into a real, like, this is like how to build a community when greater society has issues.
Yeah.
Great mutual aid stuff. Ringing the bell.
Still a good girl.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. I love you. I love you so much.
Dad won't let me bite him.
I know it's terrible. I shouldn't answer her when you're speaking for her, but my sense of reality is so fucked.
Hi.
I don't know what the other side looks like right now. What you doing over here? You looking like garbage?
Doesn't look like garbage.
It's having some troubles. I might be done.
Yay!
Like you said, we'll see if I change my mind tomorrow. But
We'll let it dry. We'll take a look at it. If you want to put some finishing touches on, we can record that. Is it time to watch Critters all in a row again?
yes.
All of them except Critters Attacks?
Yeah, just not the one with the Smurfette, because that was weird.
That was weird.
There was no need. They lay eggs.
It's, okay, so I love the Critters movies. I'm not going to pretend they're fine cinema. It's very good to do, like, a Critters movie and have it be in, like, the top 3 Critters movies.
Sure.
Like, it's very, they failed. It's the worst one. It's the worst one. And that includes 4, which was so god-awful. The only good thing about 4 was the cast. There's not even critters in it until, like, the last 20 minutes.
I'm not sure how I brought these down to begin with.
In small armloads in multiple trips?
No. No, I don't think so.
Do you want help carrying the paints? Do you Rowan?
Master's grade swine.
Rowan? Should I carry anything?
Don't touch me. Slowly drying. One day. One day you'll be dry. The Arkin is still dusty. But I have decided that my butt is going to live here. Dun, 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 dun. There. Yay! This one's so silly. Why do I have this? What? Okay. Well, he's gonna need this one. And he's gonna need one of the pokies. But I'm gonna let him pick a pokey. Probably just that one, right? And there's a nice one. Rob will decide. Hi, Rob.
Hi.
How you doing?
Just busted playing with the dog. She's been digging. She's trying to be sneaky about it, but she's been digging.
She's been digging.
I gotta get some more bricks to put around the fence so she stops digging around the fence.
Not so much to play with those other dogs. These are the tools I selected for you, plus your knife.
This is the pumpkin. The pumpkin that will take the form that I've chosen for it.
What form have you chosen for it?
I have chosen my favorite zombie, the Tarman,
Yay!
from Return of the Living Dead.
You set that up on the computer, I saw.
Yep, I took a picture of Tarman and I just like made a form. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to have to make sure I don't connect to the lines so it doesn't fall down, but the gray is going to be scaled back and the black is going to be gone. And he's going to be saying brains. So...
You had 2 different sizes printed.
Yeah. I think maybe this one works better. Originally it was just going to be the bigger one no matter what, but I think the smaller one actually works better.
Oh, maybe.
I think that, yeah. It's going to be more intricate work. But whatever one I don't use is just my guide. I think maybe here. I do think bigger. I mean, I put it here.
Right.
But first, I have to chop the top.
Yep.
So we need a bowl to scoop everything into. Knife to meet you.
Alright. We have seeds and meats.
Seeds and meats, because the seeds will become a snack.
I'll help you with the seeds and meats part.
Of course. Of course. Let's just make sure this is it. There we go. There it is. I don't think I didn't make the initial hole big enough to do all my own scooping. I could start it though.
Small hands?
Maybe. Well, actually, now that it's slick.
Oh. Well, I can at least work on this one to get some seeds out.
Yeah. You're in charge of the seeds I can't squeeze.
I will squeeze your seeds.
Do it. Yeah.
Also just... Oh god, this... Why? Slippery.
So slippery. Put up the statistics of how many people get injured every year carving pumpkins.
Just from the
Isn't
seeds
that-
being slippery, is that?
Well, from the knife and the slippery.
Oh, huh. Fair.
Isn't that a lot of people? More than you thought, probably. Yeah.
I'm the one ending this. So I can make sense.
You're giving me work.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
It's entertaining for the viewer. Both as a bit where I make you do more editing work, and now they know how many people injure themselves making pumpkins.
Educational.
Yeah. But not for kids.
Most of what we do is not for kids.
Not for kids. You have that one children's book, and that's it.
Our system is flawed.
How's that?
Maybe I should have a third dish for the in-between.
Most of the seeds, and then I can't filter from that.
Right. Here we go. This is for
Gloops?
gloops that are not totally deseeded.
Okay.
And then we can go from there.
There's lots of seeds in there.
Yes. That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see, because you don't want me to gloop on top of stuff that's only partially deseeded.
Right.
So, despite the small hole, I'm able to get in there and do what I have to do.
Not for kids.
What?
What?
What? Sorry.
You glooped me.
Wouldn't be the first time. Not for kids.
No. We are inappropriate.
We have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good amount of glue. Everyone loves the gloopies.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Huh, you know that's true. It's gotta be true. Everyone loves the gloopies. Leave a comment if you like the gloopies.
Sounds like the worst children's band.
The gloops. Like a ripoff of the Wiggles, and they just don't understand why no one's going to their show.
Yeah. All their songs are kind of like slow and melancholy.
What happened to the goldfish will happen to you. It's just a matter of time. Death comes for all, but don't you be blue. I couldn't think of a rhyme.
Yeah, it's still good. You saved it.
Everything is just like time. I can't find time with time. I'm better than that. I have to do clean on the outside before I tape anything to it, but I think the inside is cleaned out.
Seeds are almost separated.
Smells like a pumpkin.
That's good. If it didn't, I'd be like, maybe not eat these seeds.
Smells like a peach. Well, I'm going to throw this one away.
Yeah.
Let's wipe this guy down and get him ready for such a pretty boy. Round. Do we have scissors?
We did. We did.
When was this that we had scissors?
I don't know.
Oh, he's got a little butthole starting. We'll drip some wax into that or something.
Better carve him quick.
Yep. Alright, so brains. There. I do need scissors so I can get this guy. Meh. Can I just cut him with a knife? I don't think they're that good at kitchen knife. I'm patient. Brains. Alright, so let's make sure.
Hit him.
Hi. Just getting a couple pieces of tape. I don't even know if this tape will work because this is gaffer tape.
It's designed not to stick forever.
Yep, and we already got a slippery organic surface, so we'll see. So that's the flat side back there. Let's start with you. Because the brains, I'm more concerned with the face being the face. You will now be my stand, so I can angle you somewhat. And now the pokies.
May the pokies commence.
Pokies. We'll start with the large cutout here, because I'm going to have to plan around that. Just had two in a pumpkin. Prison style. Alright, well, let me get a few of these lines just to make sure I remember where they are. And let's see how legible it is underneath. The half reveal. Alright. Well, you can sort of see a face in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get...
Yeah, keep the picture around for reference, but like...
I'll get the pictures here for reference.
Then, there we go.
So I got two of them. So this is going to be the hardest part is these eye holes because they're very small. Is this the smallest saw we have? Yes. Okay, so I might just have to punch these out.
I might have something else over here.
I got it.
You got it?
Because I just punch this all the way through. Then it's the right.
I guess that's kind of the same in it.
Just about. Alright. So, I'm going to start with the mouth hole, because that's the largest hole.
So what do you like about Tarman?
He, actually, if I recall correctly, he was the first of what our understanding of modern zombies are. A, creature effects, A+. Like, the Tarman still holds up. Like, you can sort of see the seams in the mouth, especially when they do the tongue thing. But, like, a lot of zombies at the time, they just took somebody and slapped gray paint on them.
Right.
And he was just a full out, like, Jim Henson goopy mess. Loved the Charman. Like, he's a visceral creature. He's also, like I was saying before, our modern understanding of zombies would just be like, of saying, ooh, brains. He was the first one to do that. The return, like...
Yeah, they normally didn't talk much before that.
Yeah. The original Night of the Living Dead zombies just shambled, but the Return of the Living Dead zombies went a different direction. And they could reason and, like, think and coordinate. And they would also run full speed. They weren't full out like runner zombies like we got more recently. They would go at like human paces. But
Still terrifying.
yeah, still. Like, they'd get on the radio and be like, send more paramedics. Mm-hmm. And that's, like, just awful. So, yeah, he was the first one to just be like, brains. And then someone, like, hit him in the head. He's just like, oh, more brains. Like, he did no give a shit that the guy hit him. He was just excited that there were other brains around. So, yes.
And when I'm craving a specific thing, it's usually I'm craving something else within it, like a salty something or a sweet something. I've always questioned how they know specifically they want brains.
Sequels, I don't think they deal with the brain thing specifically, but they talk about, like, how the zombies, what the zombies get from the brains that makes them get whatever they get out of it.
Well, I know with, like, not a zombie, but Venom, part of why it's brains and tater tots is because of something that potatoes have in common with human brains. But...
Isn't it chocolate also?
Yeah, I think so. But, like, otherwise, like an iZombie, they instantly know, oh, they're craving brains. How?
You've never tasted a brain before. How do you know?
Like, why wouldn't you try something else first and then get to that point of, like, okay.
Well, in iZombie, they also did that. The newscaster was just hungry and couldn't figure out for what. And then, then she's just like, here, you want a brain. But also, a lot of the people in iZombie were, like, they're, like, police, medical professionals, so, like, they know what a brain is. They've smelled a brain.
They've smelled a brain.
They've worked. They've
you know what? Touche.
Oh man, I'm really craving something. What is that food? It's not sold at the falafel place, but I smell it at the falafel place. Oh no! I want to do a detailed pumpkin, I said. My ADHD won't kick in after I start. This is a project I'll finish. I hope that reads as a tongue once I'm done. Let's do a couple of the pieces up here that come full out, and we can use that to start peeling away the stuff that doesn't. Oh, it's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this eye, and then I'll get the forehead. Actually, got a couple more cuts to do in the forehead first, but... Hi. Give me a kiss? Wanna give Daddy kisses?
She's very interested in what you're doing.
Hey. Good girl. Good girl. It smells nice, doesn't it?
She does like pumpkin. Alright, show me the eyes.
Oh, hold on. Let's get the forehead piece in there. There.
Nice.
Look at those. This is either going to come out really well, or when the light's inside of it, it's just going to be like, the fuck is that?
With your tail wagging.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just trying to remove some skin.
Appropriate.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Super cute. Taking your skin off. Taking your skin off. I've done all the half cuts. I've got to do all the line work still. There's a lot of small lines that go all the way through. I don't know how it's going to look when it's lit up, but we're going to find out. So, yeah. Let's get the line work in.
Well, people will see it during the day, too. Show me your face.
Brains.
Yes.
Hello. We're gonna see how this looks with a light behind it. Might have to turn off the light in here.
Yes.
Oh, I like so far. So far, I like what I'm seeing.
You want to turn out the light?
I definitely gotta clean it up a little bit, and put the brains in. That's the wrong light. Is that the right light? That's not the wrong light. There you go. Yeah, that looks like Tarman.
Letters.
I'm almost done with this B. Not censoring myself, it's a B.
We had to make it separate pieces. Like not one...
Well, we had to make it non-continuous.
Yeah, one continuous piece, right?
Because otherwise the floating parts of the B would fall out.
Right. Well, it looks like you did it.
I think I did it. We'll see how it looks with the light on.
You're so scary. I love you. Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
You tell that I already did thing. Oh, you don't like us watching you. Okay. We embarrassed our dog. That's looking so good.
I'm very happy with this so far. I have to say so far, because otherwise I'll jinx it. So we have two saw blades. This one is better for the initial push, but I think this one's better for cleaning up.
Thank you for validating the fact that I have both of them. Because I was questioning.
No, this one, because it's got this part, so the initial push, it makes it real easy to just put it and then just follow through. Mm-hmm. But then...
But then it bends.
Yeah.
Alright, so I validated.
No, there's a reason for both of them. I think I figured this out in years past too, but it's like we carve a pumpkin once a year,
yeah. So every year it's like, oh, I've just been hoarding tools from different kits for no reason. I'm just a weird dragon that likes pumpkin carving tools.
I mean, both are true. You know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of the thought that somewhere there's an alternate universe me who's not a good speller who made a pumpkin that was got this far and it says Brian. That thought just tickles me. I don't know why.
He was one of my favorite characters in that Igor movie.
Brian. No one watched that Igor movie. I was like,
well, I did.
Well, that's what like you showed it to me. I'm just like, when was this? Like I had to go on
IMDb.
Yeah, but like it's. I'm not. I'm just saying it like slipped through the cultural whatever. Like you're the one who knows it. They made it for you. Look at that end. Look at how that came out. Look at that. Look at that. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You want to do some tricks? You want to do tricks? You want to do sit? You want to do a lay down? Oh, dramatic. Bark? You want to give me a woof? Yeah. Oh, so savage. So savage, right? You want to do one more? I'll wait for you to stop chewing. You want to do a spin? You got room for a spin? Not even for this? You don't want to do a spin? Good girl. High five. Good girl. A little shake. Good girl. Now sit. Good girl. That was 4 tricks I made you do for that one.
Yeah.
But this one I give you for free.
You're gonna get fat.
Good girl. No, she's not.
You'll be so fluffy.
She's gonna get fluffy. She ain't gonna get fat.
It is the season. The season of the fluff.
If she has too many calories, it just means I run with her more.
because
That's true.
she gets too much energy. She also doesn't overeat her food, so...
That's true. Is that it?
I have the S. Brain.
Oh, brain. Maybe it's a singular brain.
Brain!
You have one.
Just one cell? Brain. Oh, this is a diet brain. It's not even worth it. Hi.
She would like to be involved.
You want to play the guessing game? Okay. So we have one treat. It's here. Where is it? Good girl. Oh, I dropped it. That was my bad.
I know.
I'm going to do it again. So, one treat. Hold on. It's here. Which hand? Good girl. Okay. Now I'm not going to tell you which hand. Which hand? No. Which hand? Still no. Which hand is it? Yeah, it's that one. Good girl. Good girl.
So soft.
Good girl. We'll do one more. This is the tiebreaker.
Oh,
Are
you're
you-
the softest dog in the world.
Hold on. This is the tiebreaker. Ready? No, actually. So yeah, it's that one. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, it has to come out, but it's the entire S.
I believe you.
It's the whole
You
S.
see this, Roxy?
S. Ah, there it is.
Woo!
Alright.
Woo!
Make sure the letters are all clean. We'll light it up
Yeah.
again. And then I think we're good.
She's so soft. Oh my god.
The softest. Alright. Let's turn out all the lights and take a look.
Let's turn.
Hold on, we got more cleaning to do here apparently. So the light's helping though, so
Hi.
she doesn't understand why we're not doing the thing she wants. We always do the thing she wants.
All of the
She's the center of attention. Show me what you got. Oh,
things. Don't do that.
rude. Rude.
Roxy.
Rude. Womp.
Yes.
Womp. Brains.